Hey everyone, Livy here, back with another video, and today we are doing our next face-off of Tarot March Madness. Yeah, wow, these have been so fascinating so far. For those who don't know the results so far, so if we look here, we have the Magic Pantry Tarot had won that face-off. We have Botan, Sistine Tarot, Tarot of the Cat People, and so yeah, now we are into this one, Exile versus Tarot Mystical Moments. Now okay, I will say for this deck here, this is the Exile Tarot. This is, as you can see, the mini Awaken. Okay, I technically have the tin version now of this deck, okay, which is a bit bigger than this. It's more like a pocket-sized deck. But in the issue of, in the way of fairness, because this deck, the Tarot Mystical Moments, what happened here? Yikes. Okay, because the Tarot of Mystical Moments is also like a mini, I decided I'll just be fair and put both of these minis. Otherwise, they could have been a little more unfair. If I had the bigger version of this. But anyways, yeah, these two are going to go off today. They're a little small. So sorry about that in advance for those who are trying to look at this. Okay. So this is the Exile, Awaken. These are the backs. Tarot of Mystical Moments. If it will get out. If it will get out. Okay, here we go. These are the backs. I feel like if I had done a backs round, I definitely like the Exile Tarot backs more of these. These are a little boring. You could kind of see the detail, but it's not very well. Anyways, these are both mini decks, but I have small hands. So let's first evaluate cardstock and shuffle ability of a mini deck. Exile Tarot. Okay, so it's a mini. But it has, I don't know if you could tell by the light, it has that waffly lidded that I really like. Woe Studio has really good lidded cardstock. I really like it. And even though it's a mini, as you can see, it has a lot of resistance. So it has good spring back and stuff. It's just really good. I actually like their mini cardstocks because it means that their decks don't go crazy and start warping and stuff. So it's really resistant, which is nice. And despite it being very tiny, you guys can see it's very tiny. It shuffles well enough. It's just because, as you can see, because it's lidded, you kind of just gotta hold it in a way where it all goes in your hand safely. But of course, the smaller it is a little harder to shuffle. But I really like the cardstock of these minis. But yeah. Okay, but let's look at the Tarot Mystical Moments now. Tarot Mystical Moments cardstock. This is a newer thing for US games to do a deck this small, but it's a good size. So if I was going to compare these, as you can see, the Tarot Mystical Moments is bigger, right? It's also a thick cardstock. This one does not bend as much either, so I don't know. If this deck is so small anyways, I don't think people are rivaling this, but it doesn't have as much of a bend. It's very smooth. But let's see here. When I shuffle it, I feel like because this one is slightly bigger and slightly wider, despite being a mini, this actually shuffles pretty well. It's much easier to get a sense of this deck. So I would say in terms of shuffle ability, and that, I would say probably Tarot Mystical Moments wins the first round for that. But everything can change in round 2. So let's kind of get into that. This will be a little harder for you guys to see. This is why I almost debated getting the bigger the tin version of the Exile Tarot for this. But again, I want to keep it samey and keep it fair. Yeah, again, these are the backs. These are the cards. I will try to shove these up a little close so you guys can see what I'm comparing here. This is the Two of Pentacles, and right away, this Two of Pentacles is badass. Oh, the two sides, by the way, for those who are wondering, I have like and either don't care for or think it's okay, meh, kind of piles on this side. Keeping it very simple, right? Very, very simple for this. We have death. This is very beautiful, the death. The lovers, so interesting. I mean, I love, okay, this deck might have an unfair advantage in the sense that I already know this artist's style because of the Monsoon Tarot. But I'm very curious here to see which of these I like more. But this deck, and I've also apologized, the lighting, I'm like filming and early day, so it's a little sometimes hard to see. It's the only lighting I was able to get. It is what it is. Two of Wands. Oh, I guess you get a sense of like trying to pick. Like some of these I have to really look at and figure out what it's getting at. It's a little easier for sure to look at the cards in the tin version. I do recommend that one for those who have smaller hands like me. If you're getting the Exile, definitely get the tin version. This might be a little... I like it because I love little decks. But it's even... For most people, this is too little. This is too little. They do not like this. Eight of Swords. Oh. Oh, this Four of Swords is so cute with the cat. Oh. Even this Devil. Okay, as you can see, I don't not like any of these cards so far. But, oh, even this Three of Swords. So good. I don't 100%. I don't 100% understand what's happening here. I mean, I see it. It's some kind of like council, but I don't know how this has to do with legacy. It doesn't seem like any of them are in the cat's family. Maybe I'll put that over there. I'm like very hesitant. Oh, 4. Okay. Oh, this page. That is so interesting. Okay. I just like all these. Well, no, not all these. As you can see, I was a little confused by, oh, this wheel is so interesting, though. Some of these are really fascinating. I could, like, spend forever looking at this artist's stuff, though. They have, like, really fascinating, depictions of a lot of these. Oh, this Fool is so good. Okay. My arm's getting tired. I have to switch to the other one. Oh my god. It only hurts because I got like recently I got blood work done, and for some reason, oh, I don't know if this is gonna be too TMI for you guys. I got like really bruised for some reason. And so this arm kind of hurts. I'm like, what is happening? Why is that happening? But some of these, sorry, I like slowed down. My brain like stopped working for a second there. I wasn't sure what was happening. Yeah. I'm just enjoying the vibe of this deck. I really like the cards. Oh, this Six of Wands especially is so good. I just love. I mean, yeah, that's probably why I got the tin version, right? Because I was like, oh, I know I would connect with this deck, even though I haven't really used it. I know I would connect with it, but I just need to. I think I needed a slightly bigger size. It was the same with the Monsoon. Well, no, I really connected with the little Monsoon, anyways. But having it in that bigger size was like a game changer for sure. Oh man, I only have one card so far that I don't like. Is there a way for me to like, here, I'm gonna quickly speed this up for us and see if there's like one. Oh, okay, I found it. I mean, the Eight of Wands, you get a more sense of movement and background, but still just okay. I wish people were more original, you know? Let me see. Oh, okay, yeah. So I can tell you now, I only did not like 2 cards, so we will have to see if the Tarot Mystical Moments already gets more than 2 when I do this. Obviously, the Exile Tarot will be the winner there for which cards I like more. But let's see, Tarot of Mystical Moments now. This is the 9 of Cups. I mean, I guess you get a sense in the background that she's like enjoying herself. I do like that it's in the shape of a fan. That's cool. 4 Swords is resting. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, they're working together. Okay. Some of these I feel like I have to look at a little bit more. I haven't worked really with this deck. Or maybe I did like 1 reading with this deck, I think is what it was. The Chariot being a snail. Some of these, I know this deck is older for some, but can you believe it's an underdog for me? I didn't have it until this little one. Here, my arm's getting tired. Death, okay. Oh, this is cute. Some of these are very actually easy to get a sense of. But yeah, I just never worked with this one very much. Friends. I'm getting the sense, yeah, it's like 2 sides of the same person. That's kind of cool. Don't know why I froze there. I'm just like staring at it like, what? This one. Where is the... It's an interesting image, but I don't I don't know if I understand that one as much. Okay. The High Priestess, cool. Oh, I really like this King of Cups. Page of Wands, that makes sense. Temperance, yeah. Some of these, it's like, yeah, I get it. It makes sense. Oh, this one's cool. It's very Alice in Wonderland-esque. Oh, they are flying. Flying. That's what happens when you have little cards. They will fly a little bit. Oh, I like this 8 of Wands. This is different. The King. Ooh. Interesting wheel. 9. King. So different. Oh, the 2. 7. Oh, I see. Okay, she's taking the eggs. Okay, that makes some sense. 3 of Wands going on a journey. 8 of, yeah. Oh, that's very Alice in Wonderland-esque. King. Oh, that's right. This deck, for those who don't know or don't have this deck, they have a lot of options for kings and queens for some reason. I have no idea why that choice was made. So technically this deck has more cards in it because of that. Judgment. 5. King of Swords. I do like a lot of these. Queen. Hermit. Ace. 10. This 7 of Wands. I kind of get where it's getting at, where he's trying to get out of the bars that are holding him. But there's something about the face. I'm not digging. I'm like, don't care. Devil, interesting. I don't know if that's my favorite devil, but that's fine. Page, the star, 2, ace. Oh, I like this emperor though. Oh my god, what is happening down there? Oh, I think it maybe the emperor and empress also have extras. I don't remember. This deck has a lot of extras, so I get very confused very easily. The Hierophant. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I guess you get a sense of the sorrow. I was gonna say, like, I don't care as much. Age of Swords. That makes sense. Oh, this is so creepy. I guess you get some idea there. I was trying to see, do I see all the elements in this? Oh my god. I don't know if I care for this magician. Meh. That's so mean. I'm just like, I don't care. Do I like this page? Yeah, it's fine. Some of these I really have to... I guess that makes sense. Some of these are more, like, obvious. Okay, once again, why don't you have the choices? Please, please have choices. Meh. Okay. Did the thing. Okay, Tarot Mystical Moments. Yeah, okay. So we already had some more that I just didn't care for compared to the Exile Tarot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would say that for which cards I liked more, Exile Tarot won. So we are at 1-1 right now. Oh my goodness. So that means we are on to round 3. So how to do this? Okay, I guess I'll start with the Exile Tarot. My control for this one, if you guys have seen, is I'm basically doing mind, body, spirit. Remember, 3-card reading. So please, please, please let me know what direction I'm going to go. I think that's the phrasing I've been doing. If I can't remember it, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be a control. I love how it's supposed to be a control. Oh, I had a flyer. Do I want to? Nah, I'm going to stick it back in. That's fine. It's also harder because when it's a smaller deck, you're more likely to get flyers anyways. So it's like, was it really an actual flyer or was it just because I can't grip it? You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to stop. 1, oops, 2, 3. Okay. I think it's this one. Okie dokie, let's see what cards I get. This might be a little hard because there's many. I don't know if you guys will be able to see these, but we have mind, body, spirit. Fascinating. Okay. Let's look at this a little closer before we do the other deck. So in my mind, I have the King of Pentacles here, which is about, you know, being that boss, kind of already accumulating your riches and sitting back and letting everything go as they go. And I have to say, I haven't really been feeling this lately. I've actually been in some chaos times. So I don't know how accurate in my mind this is. For body, it's saying the Three of Wands, like that desire to go off on a journey and go do things and figure things out. To some extent, this actually makes sense a little bit, but my body hasn't been feeling the greatest, so it's like very conflicting. It's like on the one hand, I want to go out and see the world, but on the other, I am like super tired, so I don't know how accurate. That's like in between, maybe. Like, this doesn't make as much sense, this does, kind of. But this makes a lot of sense. So here we have for Spirit, I have the Hermit, and that is very true, I would say. I do have this sense right now of just wanting to like curl in and hide and not really be exposed to the world, trying to rejuvenate myself, make myself feel better spiritually and all that. So this makes sense. So that's interesting that that's what we have so far. Like, not really, kind of makes sense, definitely makes sense. So this is a very mixed reading. I'm going to push these up here for now, just so we can do this Tarot of Mystical Moments, because we are at 1-1. I am so curious to see what goes on here. Please, please, please let me know which direction am I going to go. Okay. Oh, I have a flyer immediately. See, this is what I mean. Like, what is happening? I'm going to just stick that back in there. Again, it's a little harder when your deck is smaller to tell if it's a natural flyer or if it's just because you have a harder time shuffling because the deck is smaller. I mean, I have smaller hands, so it's not like crazy. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like tin decks are like the perfect size. They're not too small and they're not too big. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Let's divide and conquer here. Okay, and we have this pile. Not really getting anything from that. It said, see ya later. No. Yeah, definitely this one. Some decks let you know. Okay, let's see. Here we have mind, body, spirit. Interesting. Let's see what we get here. Okay, Tarot Mystical Moments is telling me in my mind I am feeling the Wheel of Fortune. And you know what? That's pretty accurate. It's a lot of ups and downs in life right now. And even with myself, I've been feeling like I've had a lot of ups and downs and topsy-turvy and not knowing what the hell is happening with me. This feels kind of accurate. That makes sense. Oh my goodness. Okay. In body, it says the 10 of Swords, which is like rock bottom. And I'm not gonna lie, that's also accurate. Like, ooh, yeah, times have not been 100% the greatest with my body. My body is going through it. So that makes a lot of sense. And spirit, strength, you know, okay, this is a little annoying because I get it and I know what it's trying to tell me to do and even what I'm trying to do for myself. Spirit, well, is I am trying to muster any last bit of strength I have and go forward. It's just also kind of annoying because sometimes even when times are bad and you know you have to do this, you're like, yes, I know I'm trying, but at the same time, I hate it here. I resent it. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to explain that. Maybe if you've been like chronically sick or just like sick a lot or, you know, don't have the greatest immune system, you understand what I mean in that way. Shoot. Okay, so let's look at these a little closer. I'm going to put these back into frame so you guys can see here. Interesting. So I think if I'm looking at this, I feel like the Tarot of Mystical Moments was the more accurate reader here. It was more on the nose to what actually is going on with me, mind, body, and spirit. So, but this one, I know it's conflicting, but I think it's because this one's like kind of in the middle. This one definitely didn't go, and that one did, whereas these all make sense. I think that's why. Tarot Mystical Moments by the smallest of margins, guys. The smallest of margins. I would say Tarot Mystical Moments was a more accurate reader. This is so fascinating. Just like the last round I did, for those who watched the other video of Tarot, the Cat People, and Ephemeral Tarot, I literally thought the Ephemeral Tarot was going to win. But then when it came to this, doing a 3-card reading, Tarot the Cat People is more accurate. So that is so funny. Oh man, I did not expect that because I really do like the Exile Tarot. But this is just based on how well can it do a reading for me? Like how accurate is it? And this one today just happens to be more accurate. So wow, by the weirdest of margins. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to Tarot of Mystical Moments. Oh my God. This is shaping up to be so interesting. So now you guys can see we have 3 more face-offs before we go into like the next sections here. So just to remind you guys, in the next video will be Mystic Fairy Tarot against the Victorian Fairy Tarot. We have Tarot of the Velvet Moon versus, I call it the 1990s Tarot, but it's really like Tarot the Complete Kit. And then we have Tarot of a Moon Garden against Once Upon a Time Tarot. So, wow, I really don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know. I really don't. Holy shit. Okay, I cannot even guess right now, like who would even win. But anyways, if you are watching this long, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye.